Hello, everyone. Well, today I'm going to talk about how I lost 30 pounds. And I'm not going to, like I said before, I'm not going to be one of those people that, act all smart and know everything, but I'll tell you what worked for me. And maybe if you're, someone that has trouble losing weight, or like me, you just wanted to cut some weight because, my goal was to be as shredded as possible. Still working on it, but I guess losing the 30 pounds helped. So, pretty much, I'll give you a background story. When I was in high school, I always tried to, get as big and strong as I can possibly get. So I didn't really care about like how shredded I was or even my weight. If anything, I wanted to gain more weight to be stronger. But then once high school finished, I went to university, and I'm like, okay, I'm like, now I want to be like shredded. It'd be cool to have a six pack. Well, that's a lot harder, easier said than done. So I started trying to do so many different things. Like I tried, I always track my calories, which is good, and that helped me a lot. But I started doing every little like fad I heard. Like I try eating small meals throughout the day. But the problem with that is, unless you have a nutritionist or someone telling you what to eat, it's very hard to do it and cut weight. So I tried that, didn't work. I tried what I shouldn't have done, but I'll be honest, I tried just eating like one meal a day. But problem is, I couldn't keep that up because I had no energy. Because I still wanted to lift weights at the same time as trying to shred. It's very hard to maintain muscle and cut weight at the same time. And when you're at university, as you know, it's I mean, maybe it's an excuse, but it's harder to eat healthy, especially if you're on residence. I wasn't on residence, but for people that are on residence, it's hard because unless you're cooking your food every day, you might not have the healthiest. You can eat healthy options, but it's very hard. But even for me, when I was at university, sometimes I'd be there all day, and what happens when you're there all day? You get hungry. You could bring your lunch, but unless you're bringing multiple lunches, which I didn't, you might be like, oh, maybe I'm gonna get a pizza slice, or oh, maybe I'm gonna get a burrito, but those are not good for you. It's okay to have once in a while. So, anyways, so how I lost my 30 pounds now. So that's the background story. So, last summer, uh, from I'd say from April to September is when I started slowly. I guess that's pretty quick, losing 30 pounds. So, what did I do? It's kind of stupid. People are going to be like, yeah, okay. I ate everything in moderation. What? Like, how's that possible? What? Like, come on, my mom tells me that all the time, blah, blah, blah. But it's serious. Like, I ate what I wanted to eat, but portion control, of course, and I did all in moderation. Of course, you have to work out hard. I was doing Muay Thai, I was doing soccer, I was lifting weights, and people are like, yeah, that's how you lost it. The eating in moderation thing, you have to like strict diet. I mean, you should, strict diet if you're in a bodybuilding competition, but I'm 24 years old. Like I said, I want to enjoy my life. I want to have beers with my friends. Like I'm not a bodybuilder, and although I would love to be an MMA fighter, it's unrealistic. So I don't have to worry about the weight cuts right now. So like, I want to enjoy myself. And when I stopped doing all those fads and just did the simple thing, eating what I did in moderation, I slowly lost 30 pounds. And yeah, okay, I know maybe you won't lose it in 4 or 5 months like I did because I was doing all those activities, but if you do it and portion control, like I'll give you an example of portion control. So let's say instead of eating a whole chocolate, eat, four squares. I'm telling you, that'll satisfy your craving. I love chocolate. I love ice cream. I love sweets like everyone else. But, when I had ice cream, a lot of times the thing about me is when I eat, I always want seconds. Like even now, I still do. So instead of getting a full bowl of ice cream, I'll get one scoop or half a scoop, whatever. And then I go get another scoop. And then it's like, wow, like, versus having like 2 or 3 scoops, I just had one scoop. So it helps so much. I was still able to drink beer on the weekends. Like I'm not a hardcore drinker, but wow, I like my beer, so I still was able to drink that. But all I had to do was eat moderation, track your calories. I know a lot of people tell me they don't like doing that because they become obsessive. But the thing is also like, well, my issue was I should have mentioned it before. When I tracked my calories, even though I was tracking my calories, I was still not like eating super clean. I was doing it and I'm like, okay, I know I had this burger, I know what's in it, but I'm gonna eat it anyways. Versus like, okay, I had a burger today, so tomorrow I'm gonna eat, something healthier. I still ate what I wanted. So please, know your body. I would say I have like a pretty average metabolism. I always thought I had a slow one because I'm like, I can't lose weight, I can't do it, but I guess I just wasn't doing the proper thing. So yeah, Know your body. This is what worked for me. Like I said, I'm no fitness expert. I'm just telling you what happened to me. And yeah, make sure you track your calories and try eating in moderation. See if it works for you. I'm sorry if it doesn't. It might not work for you. I don't know, but it worked for me. So those of you that might have a similar issue with me, sorry, try it out. See if it works. So yeah, that's just my advice today for fitness. So thank you for listening, guys. Please like, subscribe, and see you next time.